What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up, GTI family? Tonight, this is Mike, CEO of GTI. Gonna be giving you guys some nuggets, man, on pretty much how I've been consistently being able to really rob the market to really been making $500,000 a day consistently. We're just gonna show you the GTI strategy on how we've been able to be so successful in the foreign exchange market. But guys, in order to understand what I'm going to be showing you guys tonight, please, I would love for you guys to already have completed I Am Mastery Academy. For those of you who have completed it, please go over it once, twice, three times, four times, five times, even if you have to. When I got started 2 years ago, guys, I spent a lot of my time in the academy because it was something new. I understood this stuff was gonna change my life drastically. So I invested a lot of time just to understand it, guys. And like I said, once you've understood it, we go to the GTI main group, click the pinned message. We have 3 videos there that Mel and I have recorded that you guys can plug into right away. Man, guys, if you guys can go over those videos multiple times, you'll be confident, you'll be competent enough to start making those $500 a day, those $1,000 days, guys. The secret is there. You just have to apply yourself and take it seriously, okay? But today, guys, we're just going to start with the basics. I'm not going to do anything crazy. For those people that are new, this is stuff you're going to learn in I Am Mastery Academy, but I'm going to go a little bit more detailed to ramp you guys speed up. So the goal here is to shorten your learning curve and get you to where we're at, okay? So, guys, I just want to talk about we're going to talk about basic support and resistance. So I'm just going to play with some of the tools here. What I'm using right now is TradingView. TradingView is free. You guys should already have created a profile within tradingview.com. TradingView pretty much is a website to where we can get access to the live market. Believe it or not, we get access to all the foreign exchange pairs, all the cryptocurrencies, all the stocks, all the indices, all the meta, all these different markets that are being moved. We have access to live market. There's a lot of money being moved in these markets, $6.6 trillion. And our goal is going to teach you guys how to come in here and get a couple racks, get a couple thousand a day. You feel me? That's what you guys are going to be learning. But the main thing you want to know when trading, guys, you want to understand the trend of the market. What trend is this market making? You guys have learned this in the Master Academy. Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Guys, we can look at this with a naked eye and see what trend it is, right? You don't really have to do much to understand what trend the market is making. Is it going up or down, right? You can see this with a naked eye, right? For example, here, this is a clear uptrend, right? Clear uptrend. Down right here, clear downtrend. You can see this with a naked eye. So the first thing is write this down. Write this down, guys. The first thing is, what trend is the market making? Okay. The second thing is, that's the main important thing. Trade with the trend. If the trend is an uptrend, you are buying the market. If it's a downtrend, you're going to sell the market. In this market, we do profit when the market goes up and when the market goes down. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna better equip you guys to know when the market is gonna be a buy or a sell. Okay. But first, guys, I want to touch on something that's very important when it comes to trading. That is support and resistance, right? Support and resistance, right? So anytime you guys hear support, we're looking at, when you hear support, think of floor, right? Right here, there's a support level within this market. Price is failing to break this support. It's being supported, right? So when you see support, guys, it just pretty much says there's not enough sellers to push this market down, right? So I just grabbed a little random line and placed it where I saw these wicks. So these yellow candles are my sell candles. The blue candles are my buy candles, okay? The reason for that is because it just, I don't know, it just looks good. It doesn't, I'm not eager to take a trade when I see colors like blue and yellow. But if I saw red and green, it's more like, it's universal colors for go and stop. So when I see that, I kind of like, it's just a psychological thing. But when I see blue and yellow, it's more of a calm color that I can, when I see a trade, I'm not eager to take a trade. I'm more calm when I'm taking a trade. So you guys can change your chart to look like this. You just have to go to settings and change it, but you can keep it the way it is. But when it comes to support, you see this market is being supported, right? And and how do I know there's a support level, guys? When you start seeing these wicks within the sell candles, these wicks right here indicate that it's not enough sellers to push this market down. It indicates that the sellers are exhausted. The sellers are running out. So this is a sign for you guys to look for buy positions. Okay. Support levels, right? Let me see. We have another thing called resistance. Resistance is the opposite of support. Resistance is, when you hear resistance, think of a ceiling, The ceiling, right? Prices failing to break past this ceiling. It's restricted, right? When you see all these wicks on the buy candles, meaning there's, buyers are exhausted. There's not enough buyers to push this market on this level. So what happens is it rejects it and it sells, right? It rejects it and the market goes the opposite way. You can see this, guys. Just with this simple understanding, you would have took advantage of a few, man, look, 200 pips. Nice sell, right? But it's more deeper than that, right? It's way deeper than that. I'm just trying to get you guys to train and see levels where there's support and resistance, okay? So, guys, what I want to talk about right now is breaking of support and resistance. Break of support and resistance, all right? So, guys, say this random line is our support and resistance line, right? Anytime you see a market creating a support and resistance line, it just lets you know that's a strong area within the market, okay? So, for example, this would be a good place to put a support and resistance line. Right, hold on 1 second. Right here will be a good area to put a support and resistance line. You see price acting as resistance right here. Price is acting as resistance and price is acting as support. Right? Price is acting as support over here and it's acting as resistance. So anytime you see price acting as support and resistance on the random line, it lets you know that's a strong area in the market. This is a place where there's a lot of money being held in here. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of liquidity here. So it's a good area for you to find an area for entry, right? But one thing, guys, I want to explain to you, anytime price breaks support and resistance, guys, you are always waiting on a retest, right? So say this is a downtrend, right? Price is just going down. It breaks support and resistance. We're always waiting on the retest before we enter, right? Guys, this whole movement right here is the retest. All of that right there is the retest. No retest, no entry. No retest, no entry, guys. So this is the retest, and our entry will be right here. That will be our entry. Now the retest can go all the way up there. The retest can go in many levels. It can be right here. It can be The retest can go all the way up here, but we'll explain more of the retest on how far it can go when we're talking about market structure. You guys should have clicked the pin message and watched the video on market structure that Mel did. It fully explains everything on the structure of the market. But for my newbies, understand anytime price breaks support and resistance, there has to be a retest, okay? So I'm going to give you a live example. So you guys may be asking, how do we know when price has broken a support and resistance level, guys? Anytime you see anytime you see a candle open and close below, say we're selling this market, anytime you see a candle open and close below the support and resistance line, guys, then support and resistance has been broken. So for a prime, for on a live chart, this candle will say that the support and resistance line has been broken, and all we're waiting for is the retest, guys. All these candles right here make up all these candles, buy candles and sell candles makes up the retest, okay? And what we'll be looking for will be our entry right here, right? Entry would have been somewhere right here. If you would have sold it just based on this basic knowledge, guys, that would have been 100 pips. If you would have traded with a standard, guys, you would have made $1,000. If you would have traded with a mini, that would have been $100. If you would have traded with a micro, that would have been $10. Okay, you guys catch my drift? Very, very simple stuff, right? I'm gonna show you guys some more examples of break of support and resistance and retest. Okay, so right now, guys, I'm in the 1 hour time frame, meaning each one of these candles are it takes an hour for each one of these candles to open and close. Okay, so let's find another area where we can identify support and resistance and break levels. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is support. We see nice support, right? We see price acting as support over here. You see the support. It's failing to break that. And we see price acting as resistance here. So this is a great area in the market. It's a very strong area. You see price is failing to break up here. Price acting as resistance, acting as support. So it lets me know this is a strong area. There's a lot of liquidity here. There's a lot of money there. And price has to respect it, okay? So let's see. So we got price. We got the sellers here. The sellers are coming down. They're coming down. Which candle? This candle lets us know it opened and closed below that area. So lets us know that support and resistance has been broken. All we're waiting for is the retest. This was the retest right here. The retest happened, guys. And guess what happened? Once we went under the retest, entry. Look how many pips, guys. 400 pips. If you would have sold this market with a standard, guys, that's $4,000. I haven't even Sierra a few days ago. Sierra went over entry and exit strategy, guys. If you incorporate Sierra's entry strategy with just a simple break and retest, you can be proficient enough to start making a lot of money in the markets. This is just simple stuff, but I'm gonna keep it at a basic level because there's still a lot of new people here. So this is just basic support and resistance, basic break of support and resistance and retest, guys. No retest, no entry. Write that down, guys. If you see no retest, you are not entering the market. No retest, no entry. No retest, no entry. I see another example here. Price acting as support. All right, let me bring this down a little bit. Price acting as support, resistance, support. All these support. If you see multiple supports on this random line, guys, it lets you know there is a floor. If you see resistance, lets you know it's a ceiling, right? So price came here. We got a break, right? This one of these candles said price broke, and all you would have waited on was the retest, right? The retest, guys. If you would have took this straight, man, look at this beautiful thing, guys. 168 pips, guys. You made $1,600, and it would took you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, right? An 8-hour shift at your job, guys. Once you understood break of support, resistance, and retest, guys, you can make $1,600 in your 8-hour shift. These are how people are making a lot of money. This is how I've made $6,000 a day. This is how Melo's made $17,000, $18,000 a day. With this simple concept, guys, and understanding, seeing this, and training your eyes with the addition of market structure. If you watch the video, Mel to the market structure, guys, this stuff is simple, very, very easy to see. So, guys, I don't want to make this a long, drawn out video, guys. I want you guys to practice, go on TradingView, practice identifying support and resistance lines. You can do this I want you guys to do this in a 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame, and the daily time frame. Don't do anything higher or lower. Just 1 hour, 4 hour daily time frame. Practicing price acting and support and resistance. Look for areas where you will see a retest and entry, guys. This stuff is simple. Let's see if we can find a buy example. Okay. So right here, guys, look at this. This candle right here broke the support and resistance line. It opened and closed above the line. This was a minor retest, right? This was a minor retest, guys. Your entry would have been right here. Now, on the entry, like Sierra explained, you would have went in the entry in a smaller time frame, preferably the 15-minute time frame to enter the market. I'm not going to go over that right now. Sierra's going to upload a video on the Facebook group. You guys can watch it. But look at this, guys, with a simple break and retest. Look how many, if you would have bought this, 241 pips, guys. Took a day and 12 hours. You'd have made over $2,000, man, with this simple concept, man. This is stuff that, guys, we've been able to master. I haven't even gone in depth on how to really analyze this chart. I've been doing this for so long, and it's like second nature. You guys are going to get to a point where you can do this easily. But what I want you guys to do is practice. Back practice. We call practicing back test, guys. Back test, break of support and resistance, right? And see where you could possibly enter the market for a retest, right? No retest, no entry. These are things you want to practice. The more you do it, the more you get good at it, right? Guys, but I wanted to keep this video short. I don't want to overwhelm you guys because right now, a lot of you guys are still learning. You're still in I Am Mastery Academy. Right now, what I want you guys to do is log into the IM.center. I will post a picture in the group. Go in there because now what you guys can do is after watching every video, you can quiz yourself at the end and see if you're competent enough to move to the next subject. Guys, if you guys can commit to that, I guarantee you in 90 days, you will be proficient enough to start making a lot of money in the markets. But I'm going to keep this short, guys. You guys are awesome. Way to go. Share this stuff with people, man. People need to know this stuff. You guys can't be selfish. You can't be selfish with this stuff, man. Everybody could all eat. Your friends, everybody could win. It's no fun being at the top and all your friends are down there, man. Bring them up top with you, man. Share this information. Learn together. That's the only way you get better, okay? I'm out, guys. Kill it. Invite people to the 9 o'clock call that Val and Mel are going to be doing. And stay positive. Keep motivating each other, okay, guys? Bye.